Hey guys, Trent here from Melbourne Cardsmiths. The wait is finally over. First YouTube video. I've been saying I'm going to do this for a while. I've been putting it off, trying to get everything perfect, bit of a perfectionist. Realised that that's never going to happen. And at the end of the day, if you go back and watch any decent YouTuber, if they've still got their original videos up, they probably look worse than what I'm doing right now. So I thought, you know what, who cares? Just get a video out there. Plenty of content, guys, coming. I've got a 60 card PSA submission reveal to show you today. If you like anything, guys, a lot of the cards are going to be up for sale. So hit me up on Instagram at Melbourne Cardsmiths. Happy to have a chat to anyone on there. Happy to discuss the hobby. Give me or subscribe, guys. Give me a like. Throw a comment down. To all the boys on Instagram, I hope you guys enjoy. I know we've got a good little card fam happening at the moment, so definitely you owe me a subscription, you boys, and I will do the same for you if you start your YouTube. So hope you enjoy the video, and let's get into it. Alright, we're just going to get straight into it. PSA with their nicely new styled Stock X boxes. They love Stock X, or they're getting a handsome kickback from them. Taking it out of the main box already, but thought, hell, let's just get straight into it. So let me flip them over. Alrighty, they seal them up very well with the fiberglass tape. Takes a bit to get them out. 60 card submission, sent back end of January, received on the 15th of Feb, so I think right on their turnaround time of 100 business days, 5 months, by 20. So this is the full box. This is a good reveal. I have looked at the grades. The one time I didn't look at the grades, I actually had terrible grading result. So every time they release grades now, I do have a look at them straight away, and a little bit superstitious, I guess you could say. And this time I think I had a 48% gem 10 rate. I did pay a little bit more attention to the cards this time, and lucky I did, because PSA have been very brutal with their grading lately. My last submission didn't do very well at all. And these boxes, I probably should have opened them up prior to starting the video, because they're quite difficult to get open. Maybe let's take this one from the bottom. Alright, so very well packaged, as you can see, and I might just put them over here, actually, neatly, nice and neat. Some good results, some not so good results, but we'll go through them one by one. Might as well start from the left. So we got here Trae Bay, Ice Trae, Obsidian, or a preview card from Chronicles. Actually, I love these cards. I bought these for next to nothing. That looks amazing. Very disappointed it's only a 9, but nevertheless still a very nice card. Followed by a Shamit 10, beautiful, lovely. Big Shamit fan here, still hopeful he'll come good once he gets over coronavirus and joins the other guys in Orlando. Probably have to get through these a bit of a quick pace, guys, otherwise we'll be here all night. Silver All Day Prism insert from last year of Simmons, PSA 10. That's for the PC, so that's absolutely beautiful card. Looks great in the slab too. One of my other little PC side guys, Mitch Robb, Gem Mint 10, Optic Holo, beautiful card. Look at that, looks amazing. Devontae, Optic Holo, only a PSA 9. I'm not sure, I think when I looked at these, one of them may have had a little surface issue, but centering on that looks beautiful. It's just maybe a surface issue that made that come down to a 9. Still a very beautiful card. Followed by another, which is PSA 10. So that's it's a good strike rate there. Love the Optic Holos. who was watching PSA Collector the other day. He was saying they're like the modern day Topps Chrome card. Could boom even further in popularity. Forgot about this one actually. Another Devontae lime green optic. PSA 10, lovely. These are number 2, 149. 66 of 149. Love it. And a bit more Devontae again. A blue, yellow, green prism. Sorry, I got stuck on the tip of my tongue. PSA 10. Picked this one up from Cherry last year for about $40. I actually sold one the other day. I had 2 of them. Picked the other one up for $2. I sold the other one the other day for 500 AD. So a very good ROI. I think I've got a pile here. Yep. So we've got a pile of Devontae Prism base. I think their majority are 9s. Yep. So we've got a couple of 9s there. Another 9, and then the last 2 are 10s. A lot of these cards will be available for sale, guys. So check out my Instagram page. Send me a DM, and I'll be looking to move quite a few of these. Especially Devontae, quite a lot of Devontae here. I might keep a couple, but a lot of those I'll probably end up moving. Trae Prism PSA 9. I thought with the center on this one it might have been a 10. Not sure why this one got a 9. The corners look pretty good. Bit disappointing there with one of your main dudes hitting a 9, and a couple of selects as well. So not sure why they got 9s. Potentially centering. I did want to keep maybe this corner's back of that one looks a little bit average. Another select 9. I actually hit both of these personally. Disappointing the 9s. This was a big surprise for me. The crystal red die cut to 35 Trae Young. This got a 10. I did not think for a second this was going to get a 10, but it did. Very surprised, and I'm quite happy to be honest, because sorry, it's not a 35, it's a 49. So 47 of 49. Crystal red die cut Trae. Not very popular old Crown Royale. This one, not sure what the issue was. Must have been surface issues. Got an 8. Centering looks pretty good on this one. Maybe a corner that I didn't pick up. Sometimes you miss the corner, dinged corner, or something you don't check in the light, especially when you're doing bulk subs. Status PSA 9. Seen a few of these on my page before. It's a base status out of a blaster, and this one got a 10, which was great. And the green variant getting a 10. So mixed result for Trae. I think we have 3 10s out of that bunch. Starting off with a few jars from this year. Centering looks great. Well, it doesn't look too bad really. Disappointed this one got a 9. PSA have not shown me any love whatsoever from this year's Prism. I've had an absolutely terrible strike rate with Ja Morant and Zion. So PSA 9. Another one, PSA 8. Obviously based on the left to right centering there. Way off. Everything else on the card looked fine. Ja Morant, another 9. Centering on this one looks better again. Maybe off a little bit right to left this time. Giannis, Hyper. So I had a pair, a Hyper and a Silver. Sent them both off. PSA 9 for the Hyper. Love the Hypers, by the way. They're a short print. Hobby exclusive Hypers. So everyone's sleeping on them a little bit at the moment. And a beautiful PSA 10 MVP year for Giannis. Card looks amazing. Not sure if I'll be able to part with this one just based on how good it looks. But look, I do want to move a few and sell a couple. Kevin Huerter, definitely be selling this one. PSA 10, Hyper, short print, probably a population you can count on one hand. If anyone's interested in that, let me know. Marvin Bagley, PSA 9, light blue Prism Select at $2.99. Haven't had any luck with these selects, so I'm not sure. I might have to, at least I've got a couple to go by for centering. I wish I did get a 10 just so I could compare. It's generally what I do with the group subs, get a big patch to study, and then I will make my decisions on whether I grade others in the future. LeBron James had a print line in it, so it was given an 8. I do not remember it having a print line there, so I hope they haven't changed this with someone else's card. Very disappointed though. I love this. I love this card of LeBron. I did want this gem. I do have another one. Hopefully the other one gems, but we'll see. That one's going to be up for grabs there. LeBron status green PSA 10, looking good in the Lakers. That's from last year. Anything LeBron in the Lakers outfit at the moment selling well. Prism all day insert fast break from last year, PSA 10, looking good. Luka Doncic, PSA 9. I knew this was going to get a 9 based on the centering. Been through a few Luka Prism base lately, selling very well. And we have a pile of Donruss Luka rated rookies. I think the majority of them are 9s. A little bit off center, as you can see, so they've been graded pretty tough. This one 9 again, centering a little bit off, but not nothing major. Another 9. 9 again. I actually bought all these in a lot. I'm not too concerned about the grades on these. I bought a lot of 10, 5. I think 5 of these rated rookies and 5 hoops. I think all the hoops graded 10s, and all of these have graded 9s bar this one, which is a 10. So the ROI on the Luka purchase of $50 for 10 of them has been astronomical. I think they're selling the hoops for about $3.50 each, PSA 10s, and probably hang on to this 10 Donruss. To be honest, I think Luka is sort of certified himself now as one of the next GOATs. Very happy with the Optic PSA 10. So this was probably one of the biggest cards in the submission, even though it's only a base. Selling very well. Very happy to the Optic. Luka got a 10. Moving on to a bit of Zion. Emerging Green, PSA 10. Had a couple of these as well out of the retail case that I broke. A couple of Zion hoops, base, PSA 10s. So glad they graded well. Not sure on the future value of these based on the huge volume of hoops that seem to be printed this year. Last pile, Zion fast break variant. Very disappointed to get a 9. This is a PC card. Not sure what went wrong with this one. Centering, maybe top to bottom centering's off too much, I think. Side to side look beautiful. Just top to bottom, I think it's a little bit too far down. You can see the top bit there is a little bit too big. The bottom where the Pelicans is a little bit small. So very tough year, guys. Prism grading compared to last year, which seemed to have an incredible gem rate. Another Zion hit in the same box, just a normal fast break variant. PSA 9 based on left to right centering. You can see the left side is pretty much double the size of that. Won't sell these though. Definitely putting those two in the PC. Same box, Keldon Johnson, mint 9, fast break, probably top to bottom centering off, 34 of 50. This is a good one. PJ Washington, PSA 9, pink pulsar. Disappointed didn't gem. I don't mind PJ. I think he's got a decent future ahead of him. Will be up for sale, that card. PC guy Tyler Hero, my boy, doing well with grading this year. This beautiful card here. Look at that. Look how good it looks. Obviously gemmed based on how clean it is. Looks incredible. So very happy with that one. Who have we got here? Rui PSA 10 Emergent Silver. Threw this one in there. Obviously Rui, similar to Ben Simmons with Australian followers, probably has a good Japanese following. So I'm sure I'll better sell that one pretty quickly. My only Prism hobby box I broke this year, rookie colour Cody Martin, PSA 10, purple Prism of 75, 35 75, so very, very nice card, very clean. Glad that that gemmed. Sekou Doumbouya out of a box of hoops, PSA 9, artist proof, short print to 25. We got next, holo. And the Sekou fast break, PSA 9, probably top to bottom centering off there, giving this one the 9. Beautiful card though. They look really good when they're centered left to right. Up to top to bottom centering, I don't really, not too fussed about it. It doesn't really affect the look of the card. Centering left to right, so disappointed PSA, tough, or too tough on that. SGA base 10 seemed to be difficult to come across in a silver or in a base. SGA Prism cards out of 10, that is. I don't know if there was a problem when they didn't put the rookie symbol on there, if they just did a shorter print run as well by mistake, thinking he wasn't a rookie. This one, can't tell why this got a 9. Centering looks really, really good. Looks better than a 10, to be honest, so it must have been some other issues with this. Mitch Robb, PSA 9, just a base Prism. Some MPJ coming up. Threads, picked this one up for $5 online. 17 of 75, PSA 10. Premium blue out of the premium box. A couple of MPJ Prisms, Prism base, so we've got a 9. And a fair few 10s, I think, so I did quite well with the MPJs. I think there's another one still. Yep, another 10. Great result. Randomly bought a box of 16, 17 revs chasing Ben Simmons rookie cards. Ended up with a Siakam. Can't complain, to be honest. Hit a Cosmic of 100. Very nice card, 90 of 100, very nice card. Can't work out why he's got a 9. Must be centering. The corners were sharp as they come. Card looks phenomenal. Very disappointed. I know I've said that a lot, but I would bet my house on the fact that this card was going to gem. So that could be a resub, maybe a BGS resub. Yeah, Siakam's, especially if Siakam comes out and makes a strong playoff push with these guys. And last but not least, Triple J Chronicles preview card. Don't know why, but PSA have put this one in a holder that is twice the width of the normal holders. So that is very bizarre. If I just go back and get one of the other preview cards, Trae Young, you can see that I've got a thin holder. So do they just run out of their smaller holders and throw this one randomly in a larger holder? Not sure what the go is with that. I'll probably send it back and ask him to put it in a smaller one. It seems a little bit strange to me. Drop a comment, guys, if that's happened to you before, or if you know why they're doing that, if they have run out of supplies. These cards look amazing though. I mean, they just look phenomenal. I can't pick up any faults in these cards. Must be a centering issue. Corners, everything looks great. Hard for me to let these cards go just based on the pure eye appeal, but a few of them will be moving. Thanks guys for watching. I will be doing more videos from here out. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. It's my first video, so be kind in the comments. Actually, look, I don't mind if you're not kind either. I don't mind a bit of confrontation with the haters, so have a crack at me if you want, or show a bit of support, a bit of love. Either way, I'm not fussed. See you in the next one.